Hey everyone, welcome back. So I'm so excited today because we are doing a Diva box. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and just open her up. Now you guys know that one of my favorite parts is this part where it says don't hide your inner diva. I think that's super cute. Okay, so this is what it looks like inside. We're gonna go ahead and take out all the contents and I want to go ahead and go over them with you one by one. So the first thing we're going to go ahead and look at are the 3D decals. These are the heart decals for this month. I want to go ahead and turn them to the side for you so you can see like how thick they are, if that makes sense. They are actually pretty thin, but still being that like 3D effect, and I love that. The next thing we're going to go ahead and talk about are these super cute dotting tools. So off the bat, just to start, you can tell that this has the 3D logo in it with that signature little rhinestones with inside of them. Oh my gosh, I love when Dodie does that to all of her like little tools that she has, because everything starts to match. So this is them on like a close-up. That right there is probably the tiniest one between those two, and then this is how the other side looks like. So on this video, I'm actually going to use that tool right there to show you guys how to use it to clean your cuticle areas. If you guys don't have the precision tool, this is a very good option to help clean up those cuticle lines. And that's a close-up of the logo. How cute! Alright, so next up we're going to go ahead and talk about this new builder gel in a bottle, and this is called Cherry Opulent. So this is another colored builder gel that she's adding to the line. I wanted to get a close-up to you guys. I wanted to show you guys like what the color is, and it's just like this pretty like dark rose with shimmer in it. Later in the video we're going to go ahead and swatch it. I'm going to show you how it looks like on my hand as well. So next up is Pink Puffy Fluffy. So this is how she looks like in the jar, but this is actually a tempered colored one, which changes with like hot and cold kind of thing. I am also, guys, gonna go ahead and top coat everything with my gel top coat just to make things a little bit quicker, but I'm gonna go ahead and swatch them with you all on this video, and I'm gonna try and as best describe all the colors in my perspective, of course. Now you guys, just a heads up, I do 2 coats of each color onto all of my swatches. I just want to give you a heads up just in case if you are wondering why I'm not talking. This is just me swatching. I will pop in every once in a while just to like chit chat with you, but yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and just do 2 swatches. Also, you guys, really quick, I also use this tool, the dotting tool that when I was talking about, to clean up the edge of my swatches. So that's just a little trick to keep my swatches kind of like that crisp kind of look. All right, next up is Diva 40, and this one is a super bright red. Now, when I swatch it and actually wore it, it became a little bit darker once I activate it. So just keep that in mind, you guys. This red is a pretty dense red, and it does get a little bit darker once you put your activator on it. So you guys, like I said earlier, I'm going to go ahead and do a gel top coat on all of my swatches. I'm actually going to show you all of the swatches towards the end before I do my mani. This is just me so I can go ahead and get through all of the colors first. Okay, so next we're going for Diva Dip 41. Now this is the pink of the 3 dips, of like the Diva dips. It is very close to that color changing one that I did first, but they are 2 different shades of pink. So I just wanted to let you guys know that because you'll see them side by side later. Like I said, I'm going to show you all of them a little bit later. All right, and finally we have Diva Dip 41. Now you guys, if you saw my last video, you guys know I use Baby Love, which is the one with the hearts. This one also has hearts in it, but it also has flakes and foils and little like micro shimmers. Oh my gosh, this is way better than Baby Love. And I don't know, you guys, if you guys are in the Triple D Facebook group or even in the spoiler Diva Box group, you guys need to be in there. We vote on which shade is our best into the main line, and you guys, this needs to be onto the main line because it is gorgeous. It is so perfect. If any of you girls got the Diva Box, shout out to you. You got a good one. But if you didn't get one, or you're just new to the Triple D brand, these Diva Boxes do come out the first of every month. So like the first week of every month. Like I said, if you join in the Triple D Facebook group or the Triple D spoiler group for the Diva Box, you get all the information there. If you have an Instagram, they also have an Instagram. So if you're able, make sure to follow all of their social media platforms. I will go ahead and put all of them down in the description box below. So make sure you go ahead and check them out. Alright you guys, so this is how my right hand looks like with the Builder Gel. I want to go ahead and apologize for whatever reason. I totally forgot to swatch this before I did my mani on my left. So you can see a little sneak peek while I'm swatching, by the way. But yeah, so this is why this is a little bit out of order kind of. So again, I apologize, but I still wanted to swatch it for you guys. So I am wearing it on my right hand, and we're going to go ahead and do 2 coats on my swatch. We're going to do a gel top coat, and then I'm going to give you a close-up. Okay, so this is the close-up of Cherry Opulent. Again, this is how it looks like on my hand. So we're going to go ahead and talk about all the others. So this is Pink Puffy Fluffy. So this is that color changer, you guys. If you can tell, in the middle a little bit is turning white. I just took it out of the lamp, so it's doing the color changing thing. Next up is Diva Dip 40. Then Diva Dip 41. And my favorite, Diva Dip 42. Right, and here we have them all side by side. So like I said, these 2 pink shades are kind of similar, but they still have like a different shade of pink. So now we're going to go ahead and jump right into my mani. I'm going to go ahead and explain how I do my nails a little bit, but then I'm going to go ahead and just let you guys watch. And of course, I want to catch up with you guys for a little bit. So we're going to go ahead and just do the thumb really quick. We're going to do some dip base on it for about 3/4 of the way up the nail. And then I'm going to do the pour over method. You guys, that little container that I'm using, by the way, is called Dipped in Chaos from Chaos Concepts. And if you guys can tell, my bottle holder is the new, it's like a new color. That's because it's the new shade of the month. So go ahead and check out Chaos Concepts as well. All right, next we're going to go ahead and take some more dip base and do a full coat on the entire nail, making sure I cover all of the first coat. Also, you want to make sure you get as close as possible to that cuticle area, but without touching it, of course. All right, so now we're going to go ahead and use that dotting tool, and we're going to go ahead and clean up our nail. We're going to clean up our sidewalls and that cuticle area, and this is exactly how I would use my precision tool. You guys know that precision tool, I live by it. I swear by it. And like I said, if you don't have a precision tool and you got the Diva Box, this is a good alternative to use for you to clean up all the sidewalls in your cuticle areas. Alright, and before we move on, we're going to go ahead and activate the thumb just so I don't bump it into anything or don't mess it up. I like to do this in between each nail, maybe like 1 or 2 nails, but I like to do it for my thumb for sure because every time, I swear to you guys, I'm always bumping it. Alright, so while you're watching, while I do my other nails, I want to go ahead and just catch up with you guys. So on my last video, I just basically got back into it, back to recording. But for this one, I wanted, of course, to tell you guys about the Diva Box. But, you know, like I said, let's catch up. So I want to know, like, how your holiday was and how did you spend your holidays? So, you guys, I am from Florida, but I'm living in Ohio now. I was so bummed out, you guys. We didn't get any snow this time. Last year, we got so much snow. The kids were able to play outside, and it was really a white Christmas. This year, it was raining, and it just wasn't that nice looking. But my son just turned 2, and he finally gets the concept of like Christmas and like opening the presents. So that was super cute. We did get the kids all bikes, and we started teaching them how to ride bikes. By the way, I broke a nail, which that was a bummer because I just did them. But has that ever happened to any of you guys? You guys got something for your kids, ended up breaking a nail, trying to teach them how to do it? So also my family started coming a couple of days after New Year's. So I had my 2 older stepkids here. They're just my older kids, I just say. I had my 2 older kids here. One of them couldn't make it, but I mean, that was okay. At least we had the other 2. And we just hung out for about a week or so. The oldest is reporting to Kentucky, so she actually left Monday. So this video is actually coming out on Monday, so technically she left today. So that was nice of them. I also had my sister, my nephew, and my brother come over around the same time, and they're staying here for a week. So I got a full house, you guys. I'm packed with the family. So I've been kind of busy. That's why this video came out about a day later. But you know how it goes, you guys. What else did I want to catch up with you? Yeah, so I just want to know how your holiday was, if it was amazing, how your New Year's was, and what do you guys, oh, you know what, I did want to ask you guys, what brands, because I know a lot of brands all of a sudden came out with tons and tons of like Valentine's Day stuff. What brands are you guys planning to get? Because I've seen a lot of good stuff, and my mind is going crazy. I saw, I believe Soul had one. I saw Revel came out with their new one. And just a heads up, you already know that Jodie's going to come out with a bomb collection. So just to keep an eye out for that, you guys. I got a sneak peek of it, and it is glorious. All right, let's go ahead and finish with Diva Dip 42. So I'm actually going to go ahead and dump the entire thing in my Dip of Chaos container. And how I like to do my glitters, I like to do 2 coats of the glitter. And then, of course, I clear cap it with my favorite clear. So I'm going to go ahead and do my first coat, which is going to be about 3/4 of the way up. Actually, a little bit closer to the cuticle. So I don't think that's 3/4 anymore. It's like almost a full coat. So I do that. I go ahead and tap off the excess. I'm going to go ahead and tap all the glitters down so they're flush and flat. And of course, I'm going to go ahead and use my dotting tool to clean up my sidewalls and cuticle area. And then my second coat is going to be the full coat. So as you guys can see, I'm actually also using my dotting tool to move around the glitters to put them in there like the place that I want them. So this is also good to helping you place glitters into the areas that you need them to. So right here, I did speed it up for you guys. It's just me putting a clear cap on everything. So this is filed and buffed. Now we are ready to go ahead and put on the decals. So I'm thinking I'm gonna put them in my middle finger because I feel like that would be the best placement. So what I did is I'm actually gonna go ahead and use my Triple D tweezers, those like really super sharp ones in the front. And how I like to get the decals off of this plastic thing is I like to kind of like roll and fold where the corner of the decal is and use my tweezers to kind of pull it up. You don't want to do it too hard because these are very, very sensitive. So if you are using tweezers, which I do recommend you use tweezers, just take your time so you don't rip the decal. So what I decided to do for the decals is I wanted to do like an outline heart, a solid heart, and then another outline heart. Once I had it into place, I did press it down with my finger just to make sure it doesn't move. Again, I'm gonna go ahead, roll and fold where the decal corner can like stick up. So it'll be easier for me to pick it up with my tweezers. Once I find the placement that I wanna put it, I also use my thumb to kind of push it down so it doesn't move around, because I wanted to make sure that it's not only centered, but that the hearts weren't like cattywampus or like cricket or anything. I think that came out so cute, so I decided to keep it like this and just add it only on my middle finger. We're gonna go ahead and do some gel top coat, and you guys know I'm gonna go ahead and also use my Triple D lamp. This is also available on the site. So I'm gonna go ahead and just add some to my thumb first and cure that first. Next, I wanted to go ahead and do my pointer finger and my middle finger, and then did a flash cure of like 15 seconds. The reason I did a flash cure in between was because when I put a gel top coat on my middle finger, since it was the 3D decals, in the middle of the outline decals, it kind of looked like the gel was kind of, I don't want to say pooling or like holding there, but there was more gel product in between those like hearts. So in order for me to do a flash cure, I just wanted to make sure that the gel wasn't moving before I moved on to like do my full coats on my other fingers. Once I do these two fingers, that's when I'm going to do a full 60-second cure. Alright you guys, and this is straight out of the lamp. Now you could stop here, but I always like to add some cuticle oil, so that's what I'm going to do now. And again, I do this to hydrate the skin and hydrate the cuticle areas. I also wanted to show you guys the color changing, like the temperature changing. So I dipped my hand in warm water first, and this is how you get like the solid white color. And look how good that looks. It's so pure white. It's amazing. And then next, of course, I dipped it into a cup of ice water. And this is how you see it when it changes into that pink bubblegum color. And here she is, color changed back to pink. So you guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. I can't wait to see your Diva Box manis, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!